Hello there everybody, Summer's Locals here, welcome back to the rally, and welcome to a running session. The very first running session of 2022, mind you. So today's running session will be wheel configurations, so that could be from the smallest tank engine like an 040, or the largest steam engine like a 462, or a diesel 060 plus 060, for instance. Now, I haven't got all the wheel configurations, but this is just a few. So that including things like, also including a 9F, so I've got to see the 9F again, and also including some diesels as well. Depending on which one I'm going to do, just have to wait and see. So, let's get on with the very first one, with the 040s. So, let's meet the locomotive I'll be doing for the 040s. Here it comes now. And so the very first of the 040s, which is the tank engine, is the 040s. Now, this is the smallest wheel configuration I can actually think of, apart from Rocket, which is a 220. But I think the 040s is the smallest wheel configuration I've got in my collection. We have some four-wheel coaches, which are the smallest coaches I also have in my collection. Now here I've chosen the 101 class tank engine, which I've had for some time, and I could have chosen the other ones like the Queen Mary or the diesel, but they're sort of wheel slippy and a bit not worky. So as I said, this is probably the only one that's actually working. So let's move on to the next wheel configuration, which is the 060s. So here we have an 040 wheel configuration locomotive, which is the departmental class J50 with British Railways and Great Western coaches, and has decided to stop for some reason, which I have no idea. Get it moving again. A failure on the running session. Great. Now this is the second smallest locomotive wheel configuration in my collection. Going on from the 040s, these are slightly powerful, well, more powerful because it's only got 6 driving wheels instead of 4 driving wheels. So with that, hopefully with no more problems, there's the next wheel configuration, which is the 262 tank engine. And it stops again, so let's go and meet it. Now I am cheating a little bit here because there's a diesel, but we have a Prairie, large Prairie in fact, a 262. Now as you can see, I have to use a diesel to pull it around because there's no there is a motor, but it's not working at the moment, so I'll have to change it a little bit. So the 262 is the largest tank engine in my collection, being a Prairie, saying that it's a 262. Now, other Prairies like a 3MT, which is Railways 3MT, sorry. That's a 262. There is a Prairie as well. Oh, 040 is still there. Right, let's move on to the next one, which is the 440. Tender locomotive this time, so let's go and meet it. So here we have the next wheel configuration locomotive, which is the 440, which is the Southern Schools class with 2 Southern coaches. I could have done more, but the other ones are actually technically British Railways green coaches. Now this one is Tonbridge, and is the only 4, I think I've already mentioned that. So yeah, and also the large Prairie stopped again. Let's sort that out in a minute. But one more view of the schools class. So now we go into the bigger express trains now. That is the 460s and the 462s. After that, it will be some diesels after that. So, let's go meet the 460. As you can clearly see, this locomotive is very noisy. The Patriot class, 460. Now, this is a very old locomotive from Hornby Railway. Don't know what happened there. Back in a minute. Where was I? Oh yes. So it's the LMS locomotive, Patriot class, and with some 3 LMS coaches. plus 1 BR, actually. 2 LMS coaches, 1 BR. I'm not going to run this locomotive for long, as it's so noisy. Hope you've got your earplugs. Sorry for the noise, if it is calling you. Oh, for goodness sake. Right, well, here's the next locomotive, build configuration. 462. So, I'll go do it before it crashes into the other coach which is left behind, again. So, see the next locomotive. So, this next build configuration is the 462s. Finally got some with some, oh, you already know who the coaches are. I would have used only the R coaches, but I thought, you know what, did a bit different today. So, this is the largest, this is the second largest of my steam locomotive collection. And it has derail. Let me sort that out. As I was saying, so Flying Scotsman is the second largest of the steam locomotives. There's still one more to come, and that is the 210 9F. And so the largest of the steam engines of the wheel configurations in my collection is the 9F. Now this one is Evening Star. Evening Star actually did use passengers and managed to go up to speeds up to 90 miles per hour. So that's quite amazing how a freight locomotive can go this fast. And also, Evening Star is actually the National Rail Museum still. Obviously, as it is at the National Rail Museum, it means that I actually don't know if Evening Star isn't actually still operational, but I don't think she isn't. So that's that. So let's go on to the final configuration of the day, which is diesel 060 plus 060. So here it is, last and final configuration. A diesel locomotive is the Class 55 Deltic 060 plus 060, and we have a derailment already, so I better fix that. Oh, it's already fixed itself. Lovely. So the Class 55 diesel haven't run for a while, so I thought, you know what, run it. And so that's every single build configuration I've got in my collection. Ah, for goodness sake. Oh my god. Well, that's it. Can't believe it. How many derailments are we going to have today? Utterly ridiculous. Now the title of this video says, and request. And that request came from JBW456, who wanted a crash. A crash, really? The first request, a crash. So, you know what, I had to do it, so here's your crash, featuring Thomas the Tank Engine. Hi there. Help me. Ow. I think I hurt my buttocks. Wah. Wah. There. And so there was your request, JBW456. So, that's all I've got for time for today. So, join me in another video when I do some more, building work this next time. So, have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.